Hi, Mimi Makers. It's another Thursday and another day that you get to look at pretty new arrivals with me in all of our departments that we have here. So anything from sewing to knitting to hardware, there's lots of things that are coming into the shop this week. So I'm going to give each of you just a moment to settle in, maybe say hi, get a glass of water, so that we can enjoy looking at all these pretty things. It is a rainy day in Ottawa here. Go figure. It was so hot the last 2 days. It was a scorcher. And now the rain has started again. But, it's a very good time to craft, to do some sewing, to do some knitting. I'm definitely going to do some of that today. I do have to prepare some knitting things, and my knitters probably know what it is, so that we can prepare for the Summer Sock Knitting Club. And I will talk about the Summer Sock Knitting Club in just a bit, because this week we are starting with the fabric. Because last week we started with the yarns. This week we're starting with the fabric. So the Summer Sock Knitting Club has to wait until after the fabrics. But I promise it's going to be worth it to watch all of this. Oh, Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Yeah, I think, yes, we did go live in both of the streams today. So everybody should get a chance to hopefully get notified to see all of the pretties for this week. There is some really good ones, and I'm just going to get started with, there's actually not that many knits, but the knits that we do have are definitely worth it. Definitely the first one that I need to show is this one, because if you are a soccer fan, you probably know that the European Championship is on as of next week. And why do I know that? It's because, I'm originally from Germany. Most of you might know that already. And usually I don't watch like the regular soccer games. Like I don't have a team. But when it's the countries playing, like the European Cup or the World Cup, I do enjoy watching those. I really, really do. And like those are the times that I miss being in Germany, because it's always a blast watching it like live in like a big square with lots of people that are just cheering on. So anyways, if you do enjoy watching soccer, or if you just have a soccer enthusiast in your family, then this is it. Obviously, when there is, like every other year when Germany's playing, the German companies that I get these from are finally making some soccer prints. So this is one that I was able to get my hands on, because guess what? These sold out faster than I could click. So I didn't get all of them, but this one I managed to get. So this is a really, really soft jersey by Swaffing. We love our Swaffing quality. They're extra white, extra soft, amazing print quality. So this one has the soccer balls all over. And I did make sure that I get a lot of it, because I'm going to need some of this too. Better sports camaraderie in Germany. I'm not sure that that is necessarily true. Do you think so? I feel like it depends on the sport. It depends on the sport. But definitely soccer is up there. Like soccer is the national sport in Germany, and they do love watching their soccer. So there's going to be, like, people will get time off of work. Like I remember when I still was in Germany, I was working. When Germany was playing, you were getting time off of work to watch the game. And that was really fantastic, because nobody would be able to focus anyway. So anyhow, if you ever get the chance to be in Germany while Germany's playing, you're going to enjoy watching the game with them. I promise you. I actually had Germany on the, oh my goodness, that's like many years ago now. But the last, I think it was the World Cup in 2010. That would have been a World Cup. Germany was playing on my wedding day. I do have pictures of me watching the game, me in my wedding dress just before my ceremony. And I still remember that they lost that day. But nevertheless, the wedding definitely made the day brighter. I know that is a really weird tidbit of a story, but that really happened. And I will never forget that game where Germany lost on my wedding day. Anyhow, soccer jersey coming tomorrow. I do have lots on hand to make sure all of our soccer enthusiasts get some of that. It's a fantastic one. And then we do also have one that has been asked for a lot is tractors, because it seems like it comes in waves, like what kind of designs the fabric designers put out. And I feel like there haven't been a lot of farm and tractor themed ones, at least not very good ones. That's why I didn't get them. But this one I thought was really, really nice. I like the mint color. It's like very summery, very modern. And then you have all of these more vintage looking tractors in the different colors. But I think this is a very nice neutral color that's great for boys and girls, adults and children. And you even have that, look at this here. This one has the milk jugs on it. The milk jugs. And again, that reminds me of another story. So back in the day, and I don't know the story here, but I'm pretty sure it was not much different here. But back in the day, even when I was still a little kid, we had like I don't know what that's called. I don't know what the word is in English, but like the milkery, like the place where they would process the milk and where you buy the milk, like we'd actually have to go with the jug. Like we still owned one of these, or my grandma still did, and we'd go and we'd get the milk. And my mother was actually back in, I think that was before I was born. She was working in retail, and she actually was a specialist in milk. Isn't that interesting? Another interesting thing, I think Heather will enjoy that. Heather, all the way from Australia, she does know my mom as well. It's a very interesting tidbit about my mom, the milk specialist. Today, I'm full of all of these stories. It's just one of these days. Sharing is caring, right? Anyways, this beautiful farm print also available tomorrow on a lightweight jersey. And then I have one more jersey knit, and then the rest will be woven. And this is actually a Rebecca that I think I have been hoarding a little bit, because I've actually had this last year already. Don't be mad at me. The thing is, it all came in so late. I decided, I'm like, oh, we'll, make it more seasonal. And then I kept forgetting about it. So this is a beautiful, beautiful jersey knit in Rebecca quality. And how beautiful is that? This is going to make such a nice dress. It does remind me of like tiles in like Italy or Greece, like that kind of, like, it's such a beautiful coloring and painting that she did on there with the blue and red. So I'm sure there's others that really enjoy these nautical themes. And we have lots of nautical theme today. So that same print I also have in a cotton. So there's the Rebecca Reck on the cotton, which is a really, really nice weight cotton. So I think this would be great for, number one, a bag, beach bag, or larger tote bag where you can really see the pattern. But I think if you have like that kind of theme going on in your house, or let's say, or you have a cottage, or your boat, I think this would also make some really nice accessories like pillows. You could even make curtains out of this, because it is like a really nice weight. I'm even thinking apron, like a really nice apron with this would be really cool. So I think that this will work well for so many things. Or, I mean, if you're really, really crafty, you could even upholster like the back of a bed, and then you could, what is it called when you get that quilted look, because you put like buttons on here just to get like that puffiness. I think that would be so fun. Or even on an accent chair, like something that doesn't get too much use because it is still a cotton. You could interface it, but I think there's like so many opportunities to be had with this print and this fabric. And then from the same line, there's another design, which is the anchors, also a Rebecca print. And look at that. Look how many little squiggly lines she had to draw on this one to really make this look like the water is moving. I think this is, so she used the negative space in this to create the anchors. And then all of these little squiggly lines are the water. So absolutely beautiful. Victoria is saying, cute story. My family was still getting milk delivered in a milk truck in glass bottle when I was born in the 80s because of a rural location. Now, I'm an 80s baby too. So we had, but yeah, I was in a village and we had the milkery. So we just walked there. So, We didn't have that was like, I knew about the, you know, the milkman and the milk delivery truck, but I think that was a North American thing. I only knew that from the movies. That was not something that we had, but I always thought that was very interesting. I do love hearing those stories and just knowing about all these things. Anywho, Rebecca in Anchors, also available tomorrow. And I have one more poplin, which I just couldn't say no to because I think this is so, so beautiful. This is not a Rebecca. This is one of the poppy poplins. So the poplin, if you have worked with it before, it is really, really smooth and silky. So poplin is really, really fine, also referred to as shirting. So it is slightly, I'm going to say slightly slippery, not slippery like a viscose, but you know what I mean? It has like this really, really silky feeling. And I think this would be super cute for a lot of things. Like this would make a really nice shirt. This would make a little girl's summer dress. Or even in Germany, they do like to use this for baby decor, like for using it for the, what is it called? Like the bed sheets and the pillows and like the baby room decor, because it is such a soft fabric and it is Oeko-Tex certified. So it is safe for baby skin. So a lot of, or you could make a whole cloth quilt. I know there's a lot of talented quilters here. This is 1.50 meters wide. So for a baby quilt, you wouldn't even have to cut it. And you have some narwhals and turtles and squids and everything on there. This is a really, really pretty one as well. And to show you, hold on, no, I'm going to show this in a second. We did get more waffle cotton. The waffle cottons have been so popular over the past few years for a lot of things. Like I've seen lots of really great bathrobes. I've seen really great pool covers. I've seen a lot of baby things. And I have seen lots of our oven towels, which if you have never made one of our oven towels, definitely after this video, go over to our blog on the website and look at the tutorial. It's a free tutorial to create these oven towels. And all you need is a little bit of this toweling, waffle toweling, and a fat quarter of a print, which you can also get from us. Like we do make the kits. I will try to make some new kits for tomorrow to make sure that you have some selection. So the ones that we got back because they sold out so fast were definitely these two. So this is the light lemon yellow and the mint. And I did do the oven towels with the little strawberries, which we still have. We don't have the kitchen machines anymore, but we do have other prints in these colors, the plants. And if you're looking for something very specific in a colorway, just shoot me an email and I will put some together for you. But so those two were probably the most popular ones so far. So we have gotten these two back and also the dark blue. Some people prefer dark towels in their kitchen because of stains, which I totally understand. And the dark blue, the dark navy blue will go with so many things. In addition to that, we have a beautiful sage green. I can never say no to a sage green. It's one of my favorite colors. A really nice and bright aqua blue. And this is 100% cotton. It's absolutely beautiful. I like almost all of my towels are now exchanged with this. I'm still working on it. I'm making new ones all the time. Then we have a white, can't be missing the white, and then a denim blue, so just slightly different shade, and then these two in the red and a forest green. Other things I wanted to show you which are really nice out of it. So number one, we have this bathrobe, which you can make out of any of our toweling. So you could make it out of this one, which I think is like a lighter weight, great for summer kind of toweling. But you can also make it out of our spa bamboo toweling. So we do have this one available. It is Berta 6740, one of our patterns. And this one, if you actually take a closer look, they did make the entire outside. So what's ochre here, can you see that? Out of a waffle. So the entire outside of this little baby bassinet is made out of waffle. It's great for baby bibs because it's so absorbent. Burp cloths, you can even make swaddles out of it. So many opportunities to be had with the waffle. Next up is the new collection of the Lewis and Irene. It's called Ocean Glow. And it took me a moment why they call it Ocean Glow. I don't know how I missed that. I probably knew that and then I forgot about it, but that's the reason probably why I bought this entire collection, is because the Ocean Glow, not only have they in the artwork, hold on, not only does the artwork look like it's glowing, but these are actually glow in the dark. Yes, they are. So all of these prints from the entire collection have glow in the dark elements, and they all interchangeably work with each other. And look at this. You could pair this, like this entire collection is kind of the dark blue and the aqua color. Look how nice this is. So if you wanted to make a little kids item, the aqua will go with all of these prints. The white will go with all of these prints. So these are definitely the ones that you want to look out for if you wanted to make something like that. So this is the, I would say, is like the main or like the most detailed print. And we do have this in 3 colors. Just wanted to show you all of these beautiful details. And like they already look like they're glowing, like even just because of how they made it. But then this will glow in the dark, like these white elements here. So this print, there's 3 colors of it. So there's the dark blue, there's the aqua, which you can could then pair with the dark blue toweling, and then there's the light blue. Well, it's really hard to see that these are actually different. They're actually quite different in real life, but my camera doesn't really pick up the hue. So this is like a really rich aqua green, and this is a light blue. So those are the 3 in the main. Then there's these corals. I'll show the first one. Beautiful coral print, and again with the aqua toweling, I should just keep that here. With the aqua toweling, look how nice this looks. That really makes it pop. So there's all these little corals on there, and again, glow in the dark elements on this one. You know, if you did make a kitchen oven towel out of it, then you'd find your way in the kitchen at night as well, I suppose. And this one's also available in 3 colors. So we have the coral, the lilac, beautiful lilac, and the super dark midnight blue again. And again, all of these will work with the aqua and the dark blue toweling. I should snap some pictures of that. And we have the dolphins. How many dolphins do we have? We have 3 dolphins. 3 of the dolphins, 3 colors. Whoop, whoop. Oh, these are so heavy, guys. So it looks like I'm not handling them. Whoop. 3 of the dolphins in those 3 colors, and then the little white dolphins are the ones that I would assume are glowing in the dark. And then we have the accent one, which is called, I think this is called sea plankton. So all of the glowing sea plankton also in 3 colors. Great to combine with this entire collection. And last but not least, we have the whales. The whales also in 3 colors, 3 different kinds of blue, all really fantastic. They're still wrapped. That's why you can see the reflection there. So those were the fabrics for the week. I do want to mention that some more stuff for the Prym Vario pliers have come in. Number 1, the Vario Creative Tool, which was the original color, is that blue color. And we got 2 more colors. Guess which one I took home. Let's see who can guess which color is the one that I took home. I mean, I think this is really difficult because they're both really great. So there is a pink color and there is a green color. We got a couple just to see if people were interested in the colors. If they are gone, because I do think there might be only one of the pinks left, because some Mimi makers here might have taken this home, and there's a couple of the green left. Thanks, Denise. Denise, she just knows me really well. Yes, I did take the pink home. So I apologize for decreasing the stock on this. If you do really, really want this, we are reordering them already as we speak, because I know a lot of people will want this. If you do want this, shoot us an email to place a pre-order for it to make sure that we have enough next time. It'll probably take about 3 to 4 weeks for them to come in, but do email us if there's a specific color that you want that is not currently available. We will also hopefully be posting some videos soon on how to use these, because this is the latest, really most amazing tool for the rivets, for all of the snaps, for the eyelets. And yes, we did also test it The rivet tool from this will work with the Emmeline rivets. Like, even though I think they're off, the sizing is like 1 millimeter different, but we've tested it. By we, I mean Hisai, our resident bag guru. She has tested it with the Emmelines, and the Emmeline rivets will work with this tool. All right, there is also more exciting things they just came out with, and all of these eyelets now come in different colors, and I'm super excited for that. Look at that. They are lacquered eyelets, and I have seen some creative techniques where somebody used like a sheet of faux leather and they put like all of the eyelets in the faux leather in different sizes, because they are available, I think, in 2 sizes. Now, I don't know if we got both because they're still coming in. But so they put like the different colors and everything all over the faux leather, and then they use that as the fabric for the bag because it looks so cool. Like, so you don't like, it's not, they're not using it to put something through the hole, but it just looks really amazing. It's a really cool design feature. So we have the pink, the orange, we have a red, there's a purple, then this one is dark gray, bright green, oh, so many colors, aqua blue, and like another, like a lilac purple. Then there is, what is this? Blue, navy blue, yellow. Oh, there's more. Believe me, there is more. I'm trying to find all of them. And another, like a fuchsia color, and a, what is that? That is a brown and white. And of course, we still have the silvers as well. Hold on, there's 2 more colors. Oh, I think these are duplicates. These might be duplicates, but there's like a lot of colors. And then now what they've done, so there's also the eyelets here, the rivets here, so you can also use those rivets. And what they've done now, so all of the dyes that you've had before will still work. Okay, so thank you, Hisai. We do have all of these in 11 and 14 millimeters. So there are 2 sizes of everything. We don't currently have all the colors in all of the sizes, but we will have all of them. But most of them are already here. And then again, if you've had the dye of certain tools before, you can still use them with this Vario tool. But it is new that you can actually use a tool with the eyelets, whereas before the eyelets, I think anything that was larger than 10 millimeter, you could not do with the Vario pliers, just because the force of those pliers is not, like, it couldn't distribute enough. So anything that was bigger than that, you had to use a hammer for it. So now that is the new thing, that the bigger items can still be done with the Vario pliers, and you can now also buy the dyes separately. So you can use these dyes, but it will say, so let's say this one is the, this is the dye set for the 9 millimeter rivets. But when you look at the picture here, it can be used for all of these tools. So you can use it for the Vario Creative tool, you can use it for the Vario pliers, you can use it for the tripod one, and you can still use it with the hammer if you have the little plastic thing. So if you have purchased the rivets before and you still have rivets, but you lost your die set, now you can also just buy the dies as well. Then this one is the making the holes tool. So there's 3 sizes for that. Then we have this guy for the camping snaps. This one is, I feel like these are, oh yeah, the Prym color snaps. And then the inlay and yes, the 8 and 10 millimeter snaps. Those are ones we have right now, but there's still more coming and they're still making more. So I think this is really great that they're splitting that up. The other products will still remain. If you just want to get a pack with the dies and with a couple of the snaps, they're still available. And then new is also this guy, the Prym Love organizer, which works really, really well. I have quite a few of those in my sewing room as well because they hold things so well. There's also a couple of, and now I forgot to bring the printout of the knitting bundles of the week, but I will be blah, 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 blah. Let's start again. I will make sure to add them to the newsletter tomorrow. You can also head over to the knitting special of the week on the website to preview them. There's a beautiful, beautiful top-down knitted sweater in the, I think it's in the summer silk, which I think is really, really great. No sewing afterwards. So it's a beautiful pattern. Definitely look at that one. And there's some new ones for the silk hair as well. The Summer Sock Knitting Club is coming up very soon. So the Summer Sock Knitting Club will start in July. And hopefully by next week, we can have the kits that you can purchase for it available. This year, we're going to be focusing on different heels. There's 4 different heels. We're going to be focusing on 3 of them because one, I feel like we've covered before, but we might do that at a later time. But so there's 3 really important new heels that we will be focusing on, and which heel to choose as a best fit for you, because they all fit slightly different, and we will be knitting those with you. In the bundle, what you will get in the bundle you can, again, my English, just like my brain is not working. So the bundle will consist of 3 skeins of yarn, a really, really awesome project bag that you haven't seen before, a printed booklet, which is the thing that I still need to finish. There's like some final edits I need to do before I can send it to print, but a printed booklet with pictures and the description of all 4 heels, and even still like of the full sock basics on how many stitches to cast on for the type of ply of yarn that you have, and like how long to knit to make your vanilla sock, and how to finish your sock will still be in there. What's really important is the 3 heels that are in there with pictures and a comparison. So that will be in there. And also with the purchase of this kit, you will have access to some special deals on sock yarns over the summer. So hopefully by next week, these will be available to be purchased, and you can still choose some of the yarns that you want to be in your kit. And some of these yarns will be unreleased yarns that will first be available for the kits only. If they sell out with the kits, then they'll be gone. But if there's any left over afterwards, they will become available at a later time. I do hope that I didn't forget any information I was supposed to mention, but oh, and my mom made it. Hello, Mama. It's so fast vorbei. Better late than never, I suppose. So anyhow, I do hope that you got thoroughly inspired by all of these beauties and the great things that you should be sewing for yourself or loved ones. And everything that I just showed you will be available tomorrow, Friday, June the 7th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, the floor model sale. The floor model sale is also starting. Baby Lock floor model sale is on. So that is an in-store only offer though. So you either have to come in or you have to call us, ask us for any floor models that we have available, because once a year we switch them over, so you'll get a really, really great deal. So call us if you're looking for anything: embroidery machine, sewing machine, combination machine, serger. Just let us know. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. The link is in the comments or in the description of this video, so you don't miss the Fabric Friday and any other inspiration that we might post in there. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye for now.